Here's the basic problem with censorship. Once again, it creates an opaque system where people can't see what were the reasons for the censorship. In the justice system, we say there must be open justice for there to be justice. The judge, while trying, must themselves be tried before the public.
Is it fair to say...
It doesn't happen when a media organization is engaged in just sweeping things under the rug.
Is it fair to say that Wikileaks is more interested in government corruption that's impacting the lives of people, not superfluous, scandalous lives of big stars?
Yeah, well, we don't publish it. We don't publish it.
All right, let me ask this.
We haven't actually been... I'm not sure we've ever been put in the position where we've had to make that determination.
Because that's not what you do.
Those people goes to TMZ, for example.
And coming up, Julian Assange has not stepped out. So back in 2010, Swedish authorities, they issued an arrest warrant for Julian Assange based on 2 separate sexual assault allegations, which ultimately led to Assange seeking asylum at the Ecuadorian embassy in London. I asked Assange about these allegations and more. Take a look.
Let's put this in context. The US case started first in 2010. Okay. The situation where we are today...
These were 2 Swedish women.
The women did not make the allegations. So the state made the allegations. It's agreed in the courts here, all the way up to the Supreme Court, that it's the state of Sweden that brought the case, not the women trying to file charges. There are no charges.
Why would the state do that, and not if the women aren't making the charges and the U.S. case dismissed? You must be confronted by your accuser. Not the case here?
No.
They don't want to.
So they admit in their own filing that the woman said that she was railroaded by the police and others. In the court's material, that the police made up the accusation, and I've already been previously cleared by the chief prosecutor of Stockholm. There are no charges, and twice this year the UN, reviewing the whole situation, has said that I'm illegally detained and I should be immediately released and compensated. Now, as far as the US is concerned, it's a very, very important topic. Okay. The case in the US continues. The Department of Justice continues the whole case.
Even though they said they concluded they will not bring charges?
They didn't. You see, this is the sneaky behavior of this administration. So what they, as we were complaining, look, the Obama administration is maintaining this massive case against us. It's refusing to release any documents about it to us or any other journalists, erecting a giant dam for all the material involved in the case, saying the reason that no journalist can have access to this is because we are bringing a pending prosecution. This is the end of national security journalism. This is the end of investigative journalism if journalists can't say, hey, we heard a rumor that there was some journalists killed in a drone strike. Do you know anything about that? And maybe your source says, yeah, actually I heard about that as well. And then you go, can you prove it?
But America, if you go back to Woodward and Bernstein, and you go back to Watergate, okay, they had a source. It was called Deep Throat. Big source. It wasn't revealed until the person died.
Under the Obama administration, Deep Throat, that Woodward and Bernstein would have been prosecuted. I have been detained illegally without charge for 6 years in prison, under house arrest, 4.5 years in this embassy, without sunlight, lots of spies everywhere, etc. It's tough. It's tough, but that's the mission that I set myself on. So I'm willing to accept that. I understand the kind of game that's being played with, you know, big powerful actors. They try and take revenge. Okay. It's a different thing for my family. Well, I have young children under 10 years old. They didn't sign up for that. Okay. I'm the type of father that they have. But they didn't sign up for that. And that's not something I like, and I think that is fundamentally unjust outcome for my children. It's not a good precedent for other people to have as well, but that would be my one concern. I know what I'm doing. I'm prepared to have wear the consequences of the conflict and dealing with powerful groups and individuals. But my family is innocent in that equation. You know? They didn't sign up for that fight.
And coming up, time for our question of the day. So now that you've heard from Julian Assange, who do you believe? Do you believe Julian, or do you believe President Obama and Hillary Clinton? We want to hear from you. Go to Facebook.com/Sean Hannity, @Sean Hannity on Twitter. Let us know what you think. And in 17 days, the long Obama nightmare is over. We'll see you back here tomorrow night. Thanks for being with us.